Hello everybody, welcome. We're back on the moon and I just went AFK. Well, we just finished up with the red alert. We have a bang here. I've got Cosmo credits burning a hole in my pockets. So, yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. So how has everyone's day been going? I hope it has been going well. For us today, it's mostly been taking a walk, getting some maintenance stuff done, and for some reason I've been inordinately stressed for no bloody reason. I keep waiting for the other shoe to fall. It hasn't fallen yet. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Ready
Back for my walkabout.
I've got a bunch of Cosmo credits burning a hole in my pocket.
You go spend them. Hi, Orca. Yeah, I just went through and spent a bunch before going on air. And I did get one of the glamour accessories.
Let's see what I get. Round and round she goes. All that for magic prisms.
Yes. Always. Sometimes always magic prisms. They will do that. The Oasis piece I had stuck in my head one morning.
High quality cordials. I use high cordials. I have a stack of 700 and something high cordials. These guys don't match. Do I try for a power suit coffer, or do I get a 50-50 chance on cosmic barding for Rye?
That is a decision.
I mean, look at this thing. It's nearly 50-50.
I know. The problem is, well, okay, crafter's limitation. At least it's not more magic prisms if you blow it.
Come on, barding.
No. Of course not. You deserve better.
This is why I don't leave things up to luck, because my luck is bad. More crafter delineations. Last
They
roll for
stack?
the evening. Yes, they stack. In fact, where's my stack of them? I kind of run them out somewhat recently. So getting a refreshing of my stacks. Okay, I'm up to 90. Crafters cutting 11s. Not even 12s, 11s.
Yeah, they only do 11s.
This is why I hate gambling.
Well, here, I'll give you more cause to hate it.
Oh.
My winnings. Do you have a stack of metallic cobalt green dye?
Possibly?
Gonna
Would
find
you
out.
like some cordials or high cordials?
Yeah, send me the high quality cordials. I think I still use them.
And I'll throw the standards up on market board.
Yeah. I need to throw one of mine up on market board. I know where you got those. Okay, so let's do one of the main reasons why we're here.
Which is that bang?
Well, that too.
Oh. Well, I haven't upgraded yet.
Neither have I. Oh, that's right. You haven't gotten to the point where
I
sorry.
still need minor
Thinking you were
threes.
closing out that you must have done it by now. Sorry.
No, I got interrupted by the
Okay.
red alert.
Yes, it did. Well, okay, let's take care of the blue bang. So
Before
first,
the blue bang,
yeah, we need to go through things. So, yes, the build out here on Oasis has been completed. There's been 2 new log entries. Log 16, a Tower of Triumph. With its twin spires reaching skywards atop terra firma, construction of the Orthostat Tower is now complete. Even now, the mechanisms within are emitting great volumes of ethereal information. It shall serve as a resonator to join the euhedron and metrahedron, despite the distance between them. The euhedron was missing vital etheric information, making full reactivation impossible. However, if we can synchronize it with the pristine information banks of the metrahedron, we may finally have all the pieces to the puzzle. All evidence seems to indicate that the euhedron was an integral part of the Voyager's activities here on Oasis. Once reactivated, we may be able to learn more about our enigmatic predecessors. Driven by the promise of discovery, our researchers are preparing to calibrate the Orthostat Tower for full operational status. Video log.
yep, that's a pair of towers.
Which they were just starting to build when we ran around the top of the euhedron a couple weeks back off air. Because they do actually have access up to that roof.
Past and future voyages.
What secrets will the euhedron reveal? Our research teams are hard at work even now, eager to pierce the veil. Any information we obtain about the Voyagers will greatly inform the initiative's next hop forward. Preparations are already underway on the Galactic Way. It will be ready when the time comes. When we discovered Oasis through the Phanes telescope, we immediately observed traces of a bygone civilization. But from such a distance, we had no way of knowing what lay in store, of knowing them. Through our exploration of this star, I believe we have witnessed the Voyagers and walked alongside them in our own way. What were their ambitions, their hopes, their dreams? To learn the answers, we must continue our voyage, for it was theirs too. Video log. Completed base. Right. Bridge. The opened up tunnel. Just kind of recapping all the things that got built.
Nice.
Okay. And yeah, that is the complete. And that's why Searching Way has a quest for us.
Just checking. Okay, there's no other subsidiary bangs around.
Very good. Yet. Give it time. Memories orbit. Having come this far, Searching Way is confident that nothing can bring the initiative down.
Theron! Rylea, you've explored Oasis to your liking then? Or perhaps more with the spontaneous gravity shifts?
I've been up and down and all over the place. Though the other is good, too. Alas, I've been holding fast to my work tools lest they float away.
Hello again, my friends. I'm pleased to report that appellations have been assigned to most everything, with nary a gravity mishap besides. Fantastic work as always, Naming Way. With each new star we reach, your nuanced nomenclatures become even more essential to the initiative. I truly had my work cut out for me this time. Ruin after nameless ruin, and all built up by a nameless culture. Naturally, these necessitated a novel approach. Come to think of it, your nomenclature has a distinctive theme in each place we go. That must be terribly troublesome to accomplish. How sweet of you to notice. It is my fondest hope that everyone in the initiative comes to appreciate each star's unique characteristics, so I try to do my part in highlighting them.
I have to say, I do appreciate everything Naming Way does.
Yes.
Because if we left it up to some people, we'd probably be calling this place Flutie McFlutie Face.
Yes! You are totally right. How about it then, Theron? Rylea? Might you be interested to learn how I've chosen characterized our dear despoiled Oasis? Knowing Naming Away, he's been toiling on anticipation of this very opportunity. Go on then, but try not to get too caught up. Let's go!
Searching Way.
Naming Way does love to chart about like one of his many, many dictionaries.
Hurt you around like, yeah, but yeah.
If you're ready to begin today's terrific tour, we will begin with terra firma.
Woohoo! You might want to turn your smart back on, or are you just trying to take it easy?
Small talk.
Small talk?
Our strolls together are always such a delight.
Lilith Marble.
Do you recall the lamp melt marble we utilized in Fena? The new stone is in a similar vein, but it was developed by our team expressly for terra firma. To begin with a question, why does so much skybound rock merely float in place? There had to be a natural counterbalance at play, so we started digging. The ore we found below can be used to shield against forces both gravitational and magnetic, so we grounded it to make sure the marble you see in the panels is there, just there.
Okay, so those are actually that's actually gravity anomaly shielding on the containers.
Smart. I'd hate not to have that on this planet.
Yes. Rock Hollow Homes.
We believe that the many voyagers once made their homes here. Quite literally, as each domicile appears to have been carved out of a single native boulder by arcane means. Thus, I call them Rock Hollow Homes. Though they lie empty now, they still have much to tell us about their inhabitants, who may have been no taller than the people of Atreus.
Which may be unusual, as you've discussed.
We're a tiny people.
City.
Our base of operations is nested within the Megalothopolis, a once great city of stone. Given the family dwelling are clustered here, as well as the largest ruins we found, it must have been a vibrant, bustling community. Granted, it had a different identity then, even worn of different continents, back before the anomalies torn it asunder. And how am I to describe a place I never knew? The moment Searching Way told us of the star, I feared that any name I could give it will always be inferior to its true one. That was arrogant. Of course, I could never replace the name it once had, and who would ask me to? Atheris isn't gone, no matter how many times it has changed the face of it. Yet many of you have never known any home but Heidelin. Neither truth makes it no less true. Oasis can mean something now. It doesn't need to be more than that. And if one day comes to know this star's other name, well, it can have both. That has to be better than being labeled RG4-6 at the very least. Oh, I'm with you there. Now let's embark on a journey of appellation for all this star has to offer. Hello, Drago. Welcome back to
Hi,
the
Drago.
show. Okay, where are we going now?
So, okay, so there's that. Okay, those are some same ones.
We're taking a jaunt with Naming Way, and then it's back to the books.
Yes. Everything on Oasis has been done, and now we're getting the Cook's Tour.
Zoom!
Mm-hmm. Ah.
Two towering stone projections reaching towards the firmament, almost as if to taunt nature itself. See how the shielding wall to the west is positioned directly between the Megalothopolis and the anomaly? We believe this has kept the region's ruins comparably undamaged, hence the name. And now you know that we ourselves are protected by more than just the rainbow crystal powers. As for what lies beyond the falsifying wall to the east, nothing but wasteland. For that reason, did I see to fit to give the name of a pretender. Next, we shall pay a visit to what may be, well, the most captivating place on Oasis. I do hope you're excited.
Certainly, I have gotten to be all too familiar with this canyon, thanks to the mining and stuff.
Yeah, well.
No, that way.
Zoom! Yeah, there are a couple places that are, you can't get there from here.
Yes.
This way.
Indeed.
Because we need to go up.
It's very much upslope. I hope you brought your good knees.
Kitty uses Zoom! It's super effective!
Yes. And look out for that next step. It's a doozy.
Yeah, that would be a doozy. Yeah. I call this mountain the unmoored anchor, though the resemblance is more metaphorical than physical. With a bit of help of our gravitational generators, it connects the stones of Shadefleet to more solid ground, despite being quite adrift itself. Speaking of the sea, to the south sprawls the magnetic horizon. I assure you that name is more than a mere poetic license.
Yeah.
Only by the grace of the water's own magnetic properties do we find the sky less full of sea than it is of stone. Can you imagine what would happen if a living lopperet were to fall in? On second thought, I shan't speculate. Of course,
You are wise.
let us cross over to Shadefleet and get a closer look at the star's most fearsome feature. I will note, it's actually a good enough time you can see it. There's another glowing sphere bubble beyond
Yes.
the water horizon.
Way off there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks
I
like
still
that, except it's over there.
Yes.
That means the planet has a bunch of them, but they're all
Yep.
spaced out.
Yes.
Probably.
And keeping somewhat in equilibrium, I hope.
Yeah.
We can either take the tramway or just go up the bridge.
I'm gonna take the tramway. I do not like crossing that bridge on foot. I'm sorry. That thing scares the crap out of me.
You. Yeah. I'm making sure Timmy makes his exercise.
I see.
The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty if I can illustrations. Big and love you.
Did you catch sight of terra firma growing smaller as we made our way up? It struck me that at this altitude, any sufficiently stiff breeze is as much of a danger as any anomaly. But put that from your mind for now. Tell me, what else catches your eye?
Big glowing blue.
Woohoo! Let's start
Wow,
with
there's a
the
bunch
Shade
of
Fleet
things.
directly to the center of the screen, at the bottom.
Sure.
These landmasses were once part of the lithosphere, but Oisis's own gravity hasn't the strength to contend with the anomaly's effect on them. Perhaps they would be more easily tempered down were they not riddled with striations of indigo, which is proven to be less dense than the surrounding stone. Or mayhaps not. These details are better left to the mathematically inclined. In any case, similar ore is found all over Oasis, untouched at that. The Voyagers seem to have had no use for it, despite its beauty. Flowers in full bloom. See how the blossoms share a splendor with the sun? That's why I call them soliberial.
Solberilia. Yeah, thank you.
Solberilia.
Wow. Thanks naming me. Thanks naming way.
You're welcome! Their lofty position has caught their leaves to grow larger than is typical, so that they now resemble petals in their own right. Though Shadefleet soil has few nutrients and limited capacity to retain water, these hardy plants have only become bigger and brighter. I do admire their spirit. Making the circle. Twisted tree.
Okay.
Behold the crooked cedar, wrapped by gravity. Behold the crooked cedar, warped by gravity right down to the roots. Evidently, the anomalies fluctuate faintly, since some branches are forced to grow towards the nearest sphere, while others are free to seek the sun. A few saplings will be exported to Atreus to observe their growth under normal conditions. I expect they'll grow straight up. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Buoyant tentacle lamp.
Lump.
That puffed up plant is Kitting Pullip, named for its resemblance to the noble octopus and its ability to remain gently aloft. It floats in place, impervious to the whims of the gravity spheres, seemingly unaided by roots or vines. They call it a botanical marvel. Yet there must be some unseen connection to the soil, a force still greater than etheric corruption. Though scientific study, we intend to find out. Or through scientific study, we intend to find out. My eyes are hurting.
Oh no.
Anomalous
Ominous
anomaly.
Yes, it is ominous.
The menacing RPC before you is but one of many gravitational anomalies that afflict Oasis. We know not how they came to be, but that the star's aether is in some way corrupted, a knot in the currents, mayhaps. Some have proposed using gravitational magics to resolve the imbalance, but the finer points of this plan have yet to materialize.
Including making sure that nothing even more disastrous happens.
Yeah, that would be good. Recall you the imperceptors of Fox Flora of Fena? These pseudo-stones, as I call them, are arguably of a similar nature. Their idle mid-air posture rather calls to mind the Earth sprites prior to its awakening.
True.
This star has yet to give rise to its own intelligent life, but mayhaps one day it will spark from the faint power contained within these stones.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about it. They do kind of look a little like Earth sprites.
Have you spotted the yellow-green sparkle? That's Oiz's jasper. Like crystal, it has proven highly sensitive to the etheric stimuli. In fact, I hear it was expertly utilized in the restoration of Desert Burrow. The euhedron at terra firma is made of this jasper as well. The Voyagers unearthed some truly spectacular specimens. Is it not strange that we ourselves have only found it in Shadefleet? Were all other veins depleted, or has something to do with the anomaly nearby?
Yeah.
Well, you've made enough delightful discoveries about our dear Oasis, or do you need more time?
I've had my fullest fill of the delightful.
Yes. I'm glad. For my part, I have dearly enjoyed this academic tour. Navigating this star's treacherous terrain has given me much to think about, too. As before, my mind is drawn to the past. Just as the people of Heidelin came to know the meaning of Euthyreus, I should like to one day see Oasis as our predecessors knew her. How I wish that the Voyagers were still here, that they might tell us not their chosen nomenclature, but how it felt upon their tongues and in their hearts. I see now the opportunities I missed, wandering Aetherius those 100 years. All that time, I worked from the shadows, speaking to but a scant few tenuous acquaintances. I was convinced that my means of study was superlative. How much more could I have learned had I thought to know you through your own words? But that time of solitary struggle is long past, as are the final days, owing to you and yours. Far more important is what I can achieve now. I joined this initiative in pursuit of a new dream, and I intend to see it through. Each and every discovery shall receive my very best, whether I'm giving it a first name or its 100th. That's all I need to be able to look up upon my contributions with pride. Oh, but I'm rambling, aren't I? And we've kept searching away waiting once again. Back to base?
Looks like it, yes. There is one place I would kind of like to visit and show off on air. The one I ended up telling you about, but of course it's off past the base.
Ah. What are you two doing over here? They
speaking.
don't know. Nada.
Everyone's gone quiet.
They're on coffee break and don't want to deal with us adventurers.
Do you blame them?
I think we need to go this way.
Either one works, I think. The other one would have gone past it, that's right. There is no south entry.
Back to terra firma.
I like the idea of terra firma. I don't think any of the terra around here is firma enough for me.
There is some truth there.
Anyway.
What a journey it was! As Searching Way himself will doubtless agree. Romantic that he is. No, he's... no. The touring duo returns. Did Naming Way get a chance to recount his naming escapades here on Oasis? Indeed! Together we scoured the land for all its most tragically beautiful vistas. Excellent. While you're away, I received reports of a specific progress that has been made in restoring the Euhedron. The Euhedron? Pray tell, what have they discovered? Good question. Delise is on site as we speak. What say we go and find out?
Oh, good. I was wondering about what they'd finally say about this.
Ah, your timing is impeccable, for the data transfer from the Desert Burrow has just concluded. If all goes to plan, we gain control of this thing at any moment.
Well,
It's the map to where they went.
or came from.
What is the meaning of this spirally sparkling spectacle? Is it some sort of record the Voyagers left behind? Strange. This pattern of lights resembles the layout of star system RG4.
Yeah, and assuming that's originating where we are, Isis is the 4th planet in the system. Sorry, 5th.
Even though it's labeled 6.
What do you mean?
In any case, the curved line would suggest a trajectory. Could this be a navigational chart? One designed for use each star's orbital plane as a means of acceleration? We have enough evidence. We have evidence enough that the Voyager's powers with gravitational magics to place it firmly within the realm of probability, which could mean the Voyagers left the star of their own volition. Perhaps, but by the look of the coordinates, their starship must have departed at high velocity. To achieve the flight path with gravitational magics would necessitate a spell of considerable scale for even the smallest vessel. Were they to repeat the process to facilitate regular travel, gravity of the very star would suffer for it, would it not? It's a strange theory that ought to...
Stronger theory.
Yeah. It's a stronger theory than aught the research team has managed to come up with. I'll see who I can recruit for further analysis of this data. In other words, their act of leaving the star tore up the star.
Very possible.
The FANA observation team ought to hear of this too. Then they may be able to work out precisely where the Voyagers were headed.
And use the scoop on it.
Then we're going after them? You bet your carrots we're going after them! If we can make contact with their descendants, it would be the initiative's greatest hope yet. For that reason, we'll have a whole new crew of pivot to data analysis. As soon as we have our next coordinates, you'll be the first to know. Because when the time comes, I want you both on board with me. Ow! That was a pancake.
Now, what did they say about cosmic exploration in the live letter?
That we are getting a new star.
In 7.5?
As you've completed 50 stellar missions on Oasis, you're eligible to undertake an additional quest. Seek out Mumukuku to learn the ways you might further benefit the initiative. Oh god, look at those bangs. I say we save them for next time and
Put it
go
off.
read a book.
Okay. So actually, one thing before we go.
Uh-huh.
I do want to show off Foregone Oasis.
Okay, following you.
It's a place I noticed while we flew by it on the Cosmoliner. But you do get to take a close look at it if you're doing the botany stuff. This is the Oasis, a small pool of water surrounded by basically twisted cedars with these various spheres. And around them are various little kind of pitcher plants. Go down, so they might be meant to catch something. And of course, some of them have these tentacle things reaching up towards those spheres. This twisted cedar especially is good for that. So even while flying by, I was noticing that these guys seem to be kind of like worshipping the trees.
The trees! The trees!
Yes. So there is definitely something going on here.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. Time to go get coffee and read a book.
Though I don't think they have coffee, unless they have carrot coffee.
Carrots of caffeine.
Oh, you know they'll bring them as soon as we mention that. They'll be, yes sir, we'll be right on it, sir! A carrot for every need. And caffeine is a need.
Oh, yes. I bet you didn't know they could,
Theorizing way.
Okay, then.
The leopards are scaring me again.
If they're not scaring you, they're not doing their job. Okay, do we want to muck around with the left path, or are we starting in on the right path now?
I think we're starting in on the right path?
Because if we want, we can go back to the left path, try out the banish again, and see if we can get it to do something.
I say muck around with the new path. That way,
Okay.
and see if we can collect clues.
Okay, then.
You might want to switch to a different job.
Oh, probably.
And back to the pretty.
Let our adventure begin.
And away we go.
Colors are breathtaking. Yes, yes, they are. Font of paths.
Let's go to into the marketplace.
Among the many paths before him, the merchant felt drawn to the lively shouts of the bazaar. What awaits at road's end? Never seen such elaborate weaving. Look over there, someone's in trouble. This isn't good.
Can we help, sir? What's the matter?
The damned wheels came right off. Suppose I'll be carrying my haul the rest of the way.
Well, we can help with that. If we split the load, we should be able to make it in one go. This may help us in story progress, so let's give the merchant a hand.
Well then. My thanks. The shop is just over this way. I say, if I asked you to imagine the object of miserable or worth, what would come to mind? Well stocked for now. Looking to make some coin, eh? Silk, gemstones, spices, all those would fetch a high price.
Many thanks for the help.
Yeah, thanks for the help. Come to think of it, I heard sea folk live in the cove to the east. If anyone had a treasure of great, singular worth, it would be them.
Thank you for that precious morsel of information, my good man. I believe we have our next destination.
Okay, if I see an opportunity, do you want me to attempt to jump to the end?
Yeah, unfortunately, there'll probably never be a Kingdom Hearts FF14 crossover, despite how many people actually want it, because Disney.
Yeah. But never say never. Don't get too close.
Could that be Anchorite at Corvus? I read that the rocky formations on both sides of the strait are actually ankles of a massive statue. Those claws, they're so big. I think she's referring to that over there. That definitely looks like a foot.
Oh. Yeah. Now, how far down here can we get?
There's one, and I think the other one you can see more if you come this way. Oh, hello, little, Ninky Nankas. Yeah, right here. You can see the top of it this way.
Yep. I'd spotted it where I was.
But yeah, there's the little Nankas right here.
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
No, I'm gonna give something a try, though it's probably the wrong place.
Okay.
Yeah, not the right place, not the right circumstances, something. But it should be, and there's probably other pieces that are needed, and we don't know what those are yet.
Cave.
To the cave. Prismatic cave.
Definitely.
Sewerland bombs.
That's a lot of bombs.
Okay. How bad is the damage?
Ooh, a water spurt.
Huh.
And I'm not sure if I did that on purpose or accident. Or if that's supposed to happen.
Yeah. Okay, that one's down there. I think it's supposed to happen. Darn it. I was wondering if you needed to get the bombs to explode in certain places.
Or just one bomb to explode to get the...
Maybe. Well, Hold on a moment.
Holding.
I want to put that into the notes. Oh, hello there! The lamp before them emerged a grinning genie. Bodyguard readied her weapon, eager to prove the truth of her fierce reputation. Grr! Okay, this one we've seen. He loves his fireworks.
Parade of Wonders.
Oh, jeez! This again! He's channeling, yeah.
Here comes the cannons.
Ow! Ow!
Oh no.
I was not ready to move for the second set, and that one-shotted me.
Uh-oh.
These are new. Get in the gaps. Nope, he didn't actually manage it. Darn. I thought he completed it.
Nope. Ooh! Okay, I did that wrong.
Yeah, I saw it was going to be wrong. I'm not quite sure on the clues. Now for the part no one expects, the encore. Keep the energy for just a little longer. Thank you.
Cannons.
Going the other way. My side. Okay, second small. Uh-oh. Oh, great, this.
Over to me.
Working on it. No.
Still, you only got hit by one and not several.
Yeah. can. And once this finishes, big buffs. Big buffs.
Cannons.
Indeed.
Right to me.
Neither one of us came out of that one well.
Supernatural surprise.
Yes. Song. Papas.
And the next one is line up the APAs and the holes.
And the bombs. Yeah, and that's the part that,
This way.
because it's never any place close to me.
Good job.
%. 30.
Yeah, we're done with that.
They defeated, their journey was far from over.
Corvosi Sofa.
Corvosi Potsherd. So, he gave you the comfy couch, did he? It appears we can get out from over here. Oh my, this beach is gorgeous. Ah, we emerged from the dark cave and were greeted by the glittering sea.
And there's two different paths here.
Ha. No time for such things. Water.
Is she gonna eat it? Yep, she's eating it.
Indeed, it is edible. Its unique flavor would make for a perfect spice in certain dishes.
So, left first.
Sure, but hold on. Take two. Yeah. Has to be somewhere fairly particular, I bet, and I just don't know which.
The seawater
Okay.
seems much denser on the right side. Rich waters may hold even richer treasures. But we're going left. Huh.
Did you say anything about the left side?
No. Fancy a stroll along the beach?
Ah. Yes.
Yes, that was the right one. Indeed. I see seashells and pearls glittering amongst the sands. Alright, lead the way!
What gave rise to this color, do you think?
That pearl is larger than me! Oh, one moment, please. Gulp. It's very bitter! You think? You should not eat pearls.
How does such growth in these waters. Impressive
Hold
as
on,
always.
hold on.
Uh-huh.
Giant conch shell. Should we touch the shell?
Yeah.
Make a note of it. Oh, hello!
Indeed.
Did it just answer the shell's call? What an adorable thing! And it's colored just like the cove. May we meet again. So definitely make a note of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it goes all the way down to this horn.
Oh, yeah. Well, then. Interesting name. Div's perfume. Worst breath. Perhaps the sea
Okay,
filter nearby.
back here for a sec.
Uh-huh.
So over this way is, you can see the top of the ankle over here, but if you turn this
Uh-huh.
way, you can see the other one
Yeah,
a lot
there's
more
the other
clearly.
leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a colossus, colossal colossus.
Hold on a sec as soon as we tap these spoils.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you come over here,
Ribbons. More ribbons.
there seems to be a pathway over there.
Over... Hold on a moment. Ooh. Ooh.
And I bet you it goes between those arches that way. Though we have to find some way to
Yeah.
unlock it.
I think I have some idea, I just don't know the details.
Or we teleport there and then come back through.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, but it could be the other way. Yeah, if it's we teleport to there, then yeah, it's this route's secret as opposed to the overall secret, which is, I believe, something we're going to find in here.
This looks like a boss arena.
The bowels of the cove, the end of their journey was marked by an unexpected encounter. Well then. Shattering Siren. Daria the Sea Maid. And she's using her spear as a broomstick.
Yes,
Okay.
a flying broomstick.
Yes. Sea Maid's beer.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Going big bumps. Great then. Oh, I really don't like the looks of that. Okay,
Horses first?
fairies will go through first, and then the seahorses. Yeah. Being guided by your singing. Watch your back. Your best. Familiar call. Complicated pattern, but still the same order.
Nope, don't want to be there.
That looks bad. Let the beat of our hearts guide our steps. Oh no. That could have been worse. I thought they might go off in sequence. You got hit, didn't you?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I missed the corner by an ill.
Oh, I don't like the looks of this. How do you know which one goes off last or doesn't go off last?
Probably how they crack.
Okay.
Corner on mine.
Okay, that's the whole one. Got it.
Encroaching tides means in a safe. Oh!
It's one of those. Big wave.
Over the side!
Dolphin did it. Big wave. Yeah, really close. Oh, I've been healing you. That's why my health is so low. Have fun with the tank buster.
Clear of invulnerabilities! Or vulnerabilities.
Paul. Yes. Fairies first. Then, oh boy. Fairy, seahorse, fairy. Once. Twice. And near tide got me. Darn it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
I was wondering.
this
Third
corner
song.
safe?
Yeah. Looks like generally it's two of the corners are safe. Two opposite corners. We'll see if she gets more complicated later. That one.
No, this one.
Uh-oh. Yeah, wow. I didn't even see that two-hand. But I had a feeling it'd do this. Thank you. Big buffs. Very seahorse, very seahorse. Seeding twin tides.
And then in.
Yes.
And then out.
Back over.
Oh man, that's insane. Woohoo! And we're on the easy mode boss!
Yeah, well.
Over here.
Great.
Okay, this corner over
This
here.
one. Time to leave. Third song.
And she's almost dead.
Yes.
Whee!
Singing with the fishes. I hate to say this, but the Swordmaster was worse.
We made it! Although the sea maid tried to kill us, something about her seemed mournful. Look, she dropped this gem. It glows is entrancing. It's probably best not to stare at it too long. This has to be of great value. Value immeasurable, one might say. Let's deliver this to the maiden. You played your part as the bodyguard perfectly. Thank you.
Sure thing.
Taking a quick look before leaving.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's a heck of a set. Okay, the leg's over there.
and leg over there. So yeah. That was fun. Oh my, such a jewel as I have never laid eyes on before. It shimmers with all the light of the sea. Yet such brilliance only serves to cast a darker shadow upon my heart. Sell this and win your fortune. Pray forget about me and seek happiness elsewhere.
She's so disappointed.
Yes, we will definitely check out further.
Although unread passages remain, you can now enter the variant dungeon advanced for an even greater challenge.
Nope. We're staying on this until we can find the final boss.
Yeah. Still. Nice to know. Probably you just have to do each path once to get at it.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got? Merchant's Tale. And this would be yeah.
7.
Come on. 7. Ruler of the Radiant Sea. The Sea Maid sang a song of lament, and with every heart-wrenching verse, the merchant's chest tightened like a vice. Our final adversary fought as if weighted down by sorrow. Or perhaps I imagined it because the genie we faced prior was so cheerful by contrast. Even if her crestfallen expression was merely a contrivance of the story, I cannot help but wonder at the circumstances which caused it. Stories and lore involving seafolk are not limited to Corvus. They exist the world over. Some tales portray them as dangerous creatures who bewitch people and drag them into the depths, while others depict them as friends and allies. Taking this into account, perhaps the Sea Maid in the manuscript might become more amenable depending on how events unfold. We could possibly even communicate and form a mutually beneficial relationship. In our battle, it seemed the Sea Maid controlled other sea creatures through song. This may imply her origins lie in a culture which held music in high regard. Even if we did not share a common tongue, a melody might convey our feelings properly. However, I fear neither my bodyguard nor I can sing loud enough to be heard from under the water's surface. Even so, there may be a way to make a sound that reaches even the ocean floor. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you not calling on the Poete is our next bet.
Yeah, that's our next move. That'll get us another route. Choosing the other path entirely will get us a third. I have an idea on number 4, but I'm not sure.
Why am I sitting like this in a chair?
Why am I standing?
Nanny? Oh, you're even better.
Well, this is the proper way to sit.
Unfortunately, there's not much time to do not else.
We could go over.
Are you sure? You've been kind of staying up late, and I got an early morning rise tomorrow.
This is true. As if staying up an extra half hour now will affect when you get up tomorrow.
Yeah, well, are you sure you want to go over?
Probably not.
I didn't think so.
I was thinking it was still like 10:15. Of course it was when we got out, but it's been 5 minutes.
Yeah. Oh. How much more do I have to go? I have just 3s to go. Where?
Nice.
Oh. Does that give me 3s? No, that gives me 2.
Need about 500 of them. Ouch. Yeah, you'll be.
Yeah, and I definitely need to hit some of the fates.
Yes. The next, be ground support on the next mech op. Thankfully, even if the mech op itself fails, your contribution will still get you the bonus.
Where's this go to? So up and over.
So probably call the broadcast here.
No, I can do mining for 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, Booster Fighter.
Yes, that's a new one for Toonami. Or sorry, not Toonami, it'd be Adult Swim.
Wow, that still exists?
Yes! It's like one of the few production slot times that's actually still going.
Must be. Of course, we're kind of in the middle of things on all of our watching, so it'll be a while before we really get into new season stuff, that we have a little bit for us on Tuesdays.
Yeah, the guys are purposely waiting for the English for free ran. And of course, Baron is chomping at the bit for the live action One Piece, and we're like, we need to clear some docket first.
And you blame him?
No. From all reports,
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
It sounds like it might be better than first season, which is hard to believe. Yeah, we've got like, I think 1 episode of season 2 of Owl House to go. And then season 3 is technically just like 3 OABs. So, call it a month and we'll have some time opening up.
We shall see. We shall see.
We shall see, and I shall look over your shoulder.
Yes.
Because I can. And my room's a little warm at the moment.
Yeah, we have been kind of suffering a heat wave. We finally hooked up the air conditioners.
Well, not finally. We preemptively did it, because today is the calm day. And then it gets into the low 90s for the next, like, 4 days. 5. And then, like, next week is supposed to be cooler than last week was. So it's going to drop off a bunch if it holds to that.
I want to finish this so I can do the,
Ah! Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll do-
You've got 1 second.
Let's see. Next will be deployed shortly. Am I? Pilot selected. Nope. So I'll have to do it as ground. Who knows?
The music is not helping.
Break left. It never does. It never helps. Oh, and...
Yeah, made it. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I
that
don't
you
see.
can join midstream at least. Hang on. The Carbuncle Cavalry is here to help.
Yay!
And yeah, remember, this is the one where I was there from the very beginning, but I very nearly soloed it, and we do have a mech here.
Oh, good. If there's a mech here, we've got this.
Yeah. I kind of wonder if he's still trying to figure out what he's supposed to do. Oh yeah, we've got the big anomaly already.
Woohoo!
There we go.
That went pretty dang fast.
Yeah, it sure did. There's the first shrink. This is about as far as I got on the pure solo time we did it.
There's the tiny one.
Yeah. Very nearly got it. 2, 1, 0. Woohoo! Jenner's contribution to the exploration initiative has been recorded.
Yay! Time to head back.
Yes. Oh, very good. And that gives us a full round of bonuses each.
You're right, it does. It dumped you, didn't it?
Yes.
Boo!
Yeah, the Cosmo liner needs a little work. I was thinking while we were on the quest earlier, it would have been hilarious for them to actually show Namingway on the board with you. Okay. So, time for you to go off and do more missions, probably.
Yeah.
Get our tournaments done maybe Wednesday.
Hey, you took my seat.
This is the one I had the first time.
Fine. Be that way.
Admits I said so.
With that said, it is time and past time to call it a night. Thank you all very much for coming along this evening. We will be back on Wednesday for more Merchant's Tale. Until then, be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you next time.
Yeah, hopefully more Merchant's Tale. We do have other things to take care of on Wednesday.
Yes.
Weeklies. But anyway, everyone have a great night. It was wonderful having you along. Hope to see you here at 9:30 Pacific Wednesday.
Night all.